Hey everybody, it's time for another Kingdom Chronicles. And one thing I probably should have told you on the first video is that I am on a new medication and it makes me... It's been messing with my sleep schedule, and so I'm finally getting my sleep schedule back again. And so I apologize. I will be doing better in the future as my medicine gets into my system. And so today, July 7th, we're going to talk about the power of the Holy Spirit. And it's Acts 2:2. Suddenly there came a sound from heaven as of a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting. So it's talking about Pentecost, the apostles, and the other disciples are up in the room, and they're up in the upper room, and they're waiting. And then the Holy Spirit comes out, excuse me, and gets on everybody's tongue and starts making them speak in tongues, but it was able to be understood by everybody. And so you have people walking around outside of this building, and they're like, what is going on in that? They are just saying all kinds of stuff, but I can understand all of it. And they're like, are they drunk? But it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, so no, they were not drunk. They weren't those kinds of people, according to the Bible. So, and in this passage, Pastor Rice talks about how Paul described John's seeming clairvoyance of the one who would be coming, whose shoes he was unworthy to lace, and make way a path for the Lord, fill in the valleys and bring down the mountains type of thing. And he's like, this was revealed to him by the Spirit. It was revealed to him by the Spirit who he was, what he was supposed to do, how he was supposed to behave, what his actions were supposed to be, who he was going to be pointing to. And then even at, at one point, he's like, he increases, I decrease, because he knew that he was not the one that everyone was looking for. He was somebody there, to announce his coming. So, I think that when we look at the Holy Spirit, we should allow it to announce whatever it is that we have going on in our lives, or want to have going on, or whatever. Because obviously in the religious world, this is like our connection to God. This is how we communicate with God, is through the Spirit. God is a spirit, and we must worship him in spirit and in truth, and so this is how we communicate with God, is through the Spirit. When we communicate with people, it's through our humanness. And so this is, can we interact in spirit with our fellow people so that, excuse me, lost my thought. Can we fellowship with other people? Okay, so anyway, this is what happens. I would edit this, but this is like the 5th time. Okay, and this is just what happens. I forget stuff, and then I get frustrated with it. And thank God that God has more patience with me than I do, okay? Because I am sick of it. I'm very tired because I had to avoid a nap today, so that I could go to sleep at a reasonable time, and it is now 11:20. It is not reasonable. But I'm going to do this second video, and I will see you tomorrow.